Real truth daily. This is Daily Truths with Dave Ahlman.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Daily Truths. For many people, especially here in America, what is life all about? For many people, it's about relationships, right? Getting married, raising kids, training them up and, sending them out in the world and hoping that they'll be happy and healthy and all that kind of stuff. For many people, their life is all about relationships. For others, it's about career and the things that come associated with career, success, and status and significance and climbing the corporate ladder and making a lot of money and making a name for oneself and people respecting you and looking up to you and saying nice things about you and how successful you are and all that kind of stuff. Some people want a good reputation. Hey, I just want to be a good person. That's what life is all about. I just want to treat people the way I want to be treated. I want to be a good person. And for other people, their life is all about having pleasure, going from one pleasurable experience to another. All these different things. For many people, especially here in America, as I said before, that's what life is all about. What do the scriptures say about that? What did Jesus have to say about that? This is what he says in verse 25. For whoever would save his life will lose it. What a paradoxical statement, at least on the surface. But do you know what Jesus means by that statement? All these things that people pursue that they think consists of what their life is all about, listen to this, all those things will someday end. All those things will be left behind. And if that's what a person's life is all about, it will not end well for them. But then Jesus goes on to say, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. In that context, he was talking about people who have a faith relationship with Jesus who are persecuted to the point where they're actually put to death. And as we've talked about, 11 of the 12 disciples actually lost their life because of their faith in Jesus. But in our context, what does Jesus mean by that? Listen to this. The only everlasting entity in life is this, a relationship with God. And through repentance and faith in Jesus, we have that. This is what life is all about. That relationship with God is the only everlasting entity, and it goes into eternity. Do you have that? Do you have a faith relationship with Jesus? Because you see all these other things that the world and especially Americans think are so important. All of that is going to die. All of that will be lost. All of that will be left behind. The only thing we can take with us is our faith relationship with Jesus Christ. And that lasts into eternity. Now, I think of St. Paul, who had all of the things as a Pharisee the world could ever offer. Status, significance, recognition, praise of other people, a lot of money. He was successful. But do you know what? He was converted to Christianity, and all those things he had to leave behind. He had to lose his life, if you will. And so what's he say in Philippians chapter 3 about that? He said, listen to this, I count all things as loss compared to the surpassing value of knowing Jesus Christ, my Lord. Listen to this, for whom I've suffered the loss of all things, in order that I might be found in a faith relationship with Jesus Christ, not having a righteousness of my own, which is derived from keeping the law, but a righteousness which is mine through faith in Jesus Christ. St. Paul understood the only everlasting entity is a faith relationship with Jesus. Now it comes down to you. Do you have that? Do you recognize the fact that all the things that we consider so important here on planet Earth, they're all going to be left behind, including our loved ones when we pass on? Of course, we can say, well, if they trust in Jesus, we'll see them again. Yes. But eventually, when we die, we got to leave all this stuff behind. And without a faith relationship with Jesus, according to what Jesus said in this text, it doesn't end well. So, what is the only everlasting entity on planet Earth? a relationship with God. And my prayer and my sincere hope is that through repentance and faith in Jesus, that's where you're at, because you've got the greatest treasure of all. And that is today's Daily Truth. Have a great day in Jesus Christ.
Thank you for tuning in to Daily Truths with Dave Ahlman. Pastor Dave Ahlman is the pastor of Mount Hope Church in Boulder, Colorado. If this ministry is blessing you, please consider supporting us by sharing this channel with a friend. You can also like, comment, subscribe, or leave a review. This helps us tremendously. Come back tomorrow for your next Daily Truth.